Good morning and welcome to your daily tarot reading. I am Veronica. This is Veronica's Dream. Hope y'all are doing fantastic. I showed off my deck yesterday or the day before um, in my video, but I'll do a quick. I love the moon. It's like one of my favorite cards. And it didn't come out very good when I re-looked at it, but that's the moon that I created. I didn't show. Here's my page of wands. And then this is going to be 3 of clarity. I'm using crystals instead of swords. And then there's the chariot. So that's my, I've got the corners kind of different right now. We got to go through putting the words on them and the Roman numerals and deciding on the corner cuts and all of that. And then I'm going to print a kind of like a practice deck to see if I like it and see if I need any changes. So I'll be using that as soon as I get that printed. Very excited about it. So let's get going. Let's see what we got. What is going on today? I hope everyone's doing fantastic. Friday. Let's see. Current situation. I'm going to pull the 3 cards. It's the 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and the 5 of Swords. Wow. What you don't see. 4 of Pentacles, unexpected, Ace of Pentacles, that's good. Challenge, 10 of Cups, and where does this lead? Ace of Wands. You've got a new opportunity too with that Ace of Wands coming in. The 4 of Swords is either you've been taking a break or kind of, it feels to me like you've been taking a break, right? Like just kind of not really necessarily healing, although it could be, but it's more just about not doing a whole lot of anything, but recuperating, maybe doing some, I don't know, whatever. If this is something particular, you're taking a break from it particularly, which can just mean taking, like I said, a rest. When we have the 10 of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords and then the 5 of Swords, I'm reminded that there is some kind of energy. Okay, so the 10 of Pentacles can be about home. In this deck too, it's about finally reaching those goals of having everything you need. And then they're headed into battle now because they have everything they need. Boats, weapons, people, everything's accumulated. So it's reaching that point where you can truly move forward into the next generation, next, steps in your life. And then the Knight of Swords is going all in. With the 5 of Swords there, though, there is a hint of, is this really worth it? So there's something happening here. Some of you, it could be home or moving or anything like that, or work, stability, family, where things have happened really quickly. With the Knight of Swords, things are just going like crazy. And the 5 of Swords is you deciding whether this is worth it or not. So you're kind of in that boat of, is this all worth it? Like there's a energy with the Knight of Swords of chaos. And then that 5 of Swords is this worth the fight? Because I'm getting a little bit of, and I think that's what the 4 of Swords is, that kind of exhaustion from that Knight of Swords. The 4 of Pentacles is what you don't see. So there is something here about hanging in there. You may have more staying power than you think, because it does feel a little bit tiring. So we'll take a look at that. Let's clarify. I should do that beforehand. I want to clarify the 10 of Pentacles for see what that energy is first. And then I don't think I need to clarify the 4, but I'll go through it again. It's really important to you. Queen of Cups with 10 of Swords. Yeah, there's an ending here. Now, I don't think it's like a serious ending. I think it's like ending of how I was talking with that 10 of Pentacles is ending of a generation and going into the new one, or ending a certain goal and then going into the new one. That's what you're headed for. You're really headed towards something that you love. However, the Knight of Swords speaks of it coming in really, really quickly. And it kind of feels like, oh, shoot, should I? So even though you know it's something that you want, you still have that energy because you're just like, oh my God, this is too much. And then the Four of Pentacles, that's what I think. You have just the staying power, and you're not, sometimes you don't think you do, because if you're getting overwhelmed, you may feel like you are going to break. But I think this is saying you're not going to. Um, you're just not going to. What you're doing is good. You've got the power, you've got the staying power. I'm going to take a look at this Ace of Pentacles because this is a new opportunity that's coming in unexpectedly. So this does lead to a new beginning. Now you got the Ten of Pentacles followed by the Ace of Pentacles. That's always good because it means that, even though you're reaching a goal here, you are starting over, and we've got the Ace of Wands as well. So there's some good energy, definitely some good energy. So tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, golly, all these pentacles. So yeah, you're definitely, this could be job for some of you, up leveling in a job, leveling up basically. Nine of Pentacles is being successful, having everything you need. I feel like this new opportunity is you seeing that as well as having the new opportunity, right? For some of you, it will be, okay, I am successful. I am, in that Queen of Pentacles. These are both the same type of card to me. They really are in some degree or another. And then you realize it, and that allows you to, continue to move forward. For some of you, this is literally going to be a level up opportunity that comes in, and it has to do though with moving home, family, or stability. It could be even like a job opportunity coming in really quickly, and you're deciding whether it's worth it or not. And the Ace of Pentacles is that opportunity that you realize, oh, this is going to be good, unexpectedly realize. So then what do we have in the challenge? We've got the Ten of Cups in the challenge. Let's clarify that in the challenge, because I'm not sure that you might feel like the challenge might be you don't feel like celebrating. There's something here where you should be celebrating, but you're not. Page of Wands with the Four of Pentacles. Again, that holding on energy. The Four of Pentacles is, holding on to something, but that Page of Wands is a message. So there's some kind of message that you're holding on to that's not allowing you to celebrate this situation. So maybe someone said something, and you're kind of, or, let's say the job opportunity came in, but there was some kind of slight that someone maybe said wrong, or I don't, probably not intentionally, but maybe, and you're like, so you're questioning whether this is something that you're really going to love or not because of that slight, because of that comment. And you're going to be going like, okay, what do I do next? And there's just something interesting with that. And yeah, that's what I feel like. It's just something that you're not trusting here, and that's your challenge. Like, am I really going to be able to celebrate this situation? You've got the Ace of Wands after that, and the Hermit. So yeah, this is going to spark a new beginning for you. However, it does lead to the Hermit, which I don't think is necessarily bad. It's actually could be good because it starts a new opportunity, but it allows you to take a break. This feels pretty chaotic here, and you'll need the break when it comes in. It'll be like, okay, whew, I need a rest here. So I think it's really good. Let's see what the Ace of Wands is. Because the Hermit's also okay, like maybe making some plans, figuring some things out. But the Ace of Wands is a great opportunity. Let's see what the opportunity is. Two of Swords, Tower. It's a decision that you're going to make after a change. So there is going to be some kind of change that leads to you making a decision, which leads to a new beginning. So this Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands could be two different ideas or beginnings. I kind of don't think so. What I think is happening here is the questionable, the Ten of Cups questionable. Is this really going to, be something I love? And I think that there is something that's going to change things up, that is leading you to a decision, which leads to this new beginning. However, you work through that. Oops. Now let's talk about this Hermit card. We've got the Hermit and the after, what leads after that. So let's take a look further into that Hermit. Anything more about this Hermit that can help us out here? Six of Cups and Ace of Wands. So yeah, you're just, I think that the Six of Cups is saying, yeah, you know from past experience that this is a good opportunity. You just, you're, you have learned something about new fiery beginnings here. So I would say that Hermit is you taking that moment to say, okay, what have I learned from the past? When this has happened in the past, a new opportunity has come in. What can I do, either different or the same, depending on your situation, that will allow me to really make the most out of this new opportunity? So I think there is something really big happening here, but there is a little bit of that. The Five of Swords, right? Should I? How? This is the tiring. I'm tired. Ace of Pentacles, but it is new opportunity. There's something wonky here with that Ten of Cups that you're trusting. Is this really right for me? Is this really what I want? And then the Ace Wands, well, it's going to happen anyway. And then the Hermit is just going, okay, everything happened so fast. Now I'm taking a break. So let's look at a piece of advice for today. Well, let's do anything else we need to know because we got a little bit of time. Eight of Swords, Empress with the Magician. Yeah, you know, you're only as stuck as you think you are with the Eight of Swords. And the Empress is also continuing, you will continue to nurture the situation because you're stuck right now. But I think that's changing. Like you're going to get yourself out of that. And the Magician is, I think in this case, like you will make everything happen and you can. But right now you're just feeling a little bit, there's this weird energy of stuck, but the chaos of the night, but the kind of Five of Swords and Eight of Swords. Is anything really happening? It is. It is. It's going to take a little bit different road than you anticipate. And I think there is a new opportunity. So what is the advice? Oh, this is Five of Cups. Yeah. So if anything happens here where you might feel like you're losing something, or you know, the Five of Cups, two cups are spilled. You've got the Three Cups still. You still have things in front of you. You still have some place to move forward to. And so that's what you need to focus on. And it's very important because you may feel like that, especially with that Knight of Swords. It's like, it's overwhelming. And the Five of Swords too. Like, am I going to lose this? Is it worth losing? And so you've got to realize that even if something happens, you still got your Three Cups. So you're in good shape here. So there you have your reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit that thumbs up button. Leave me a comment. Take care. Have a beautiful day.